What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Travis RC. It's been a few weeks since I've been on the track, since the J Concepts ONS race, actually, the last video that you saw. And I wasn't planning on doing any kind of racing at all this weekend, but I had some plans with friends that got rain checked. So now, all of a sudden, tomorrow, I am doing an 8-scale race. It is the season opener at Rick's Hobby Farm in New Richmond, Wisconsin. And I'm pretty pumped. I've been busy getting 8-scale stuff ready. Electric, nitro, all that jazz. So I'm not gonna bore you with too much chit chat. Let me show you what we got going on. Last night, I started rebuilding some shocks here to replace the O-rings because I'm sure they're swollen. They were sitting in the car since fall, the last time this thing was used, the only time it was used, actually. But I just got the shock oil that's going in these from Fierce RC Solutions, and I'm gonna get these shocks put back together, filled with oil, put them on the car, and the car's ready to go. Threw some stickers on here also, got suction stickers. Make sure you check out Suction Stickers for all your RC decal needs. They make custom pit mats, radiator wraps, battery charger wraps, and even t-shirts and hoodies. So I need to get some of those eventually. But we also got Fierce RC, Jen's Ace on here, and of course, we got our name. So now all I gotta do is just get these shocks put back together, bled out, and charge batteries, make sure everything else is good to go on that front. Only gonna be doing electric this weekend because I did not intend to be doing any kind of 8-scale racing for probably a few weeks yet. And as you know, we got the nitro car, it's broken in, it runs, everything's good there. I just need a couple more things that I need to do with it, and I just didn't have time, especially with this being so last second. So I'm only running the electric buggy tomorrow, and I think that's probably better off because I'm not as familiar with the nitro yet, and I really need to get my feet wet a little bit more, find a little bit more familiarity with 8-scale as a whole before I start trying to do 2 classes. But outside of the nitro car, the other big thing that we had going on that I let you guys know about a couple times is we bought a camper. Here it is. And why this is relevant to the channel is because this is going to be going to a lot of races. You're going to see some content in and around this new rig. So let me show you a little bit about what we got going on here. First of all, we got an electric jack, 2 propane tanks, we got a battery, all the usual stuff. Electric stabilizers, which is pretty nice. Nice big awning that I just opened up because it rained last night, so try to dry that out a little bit. This is a 23-foot, I believe, Forest River Wildwood. And of course, we got the nice upgraded steps that I know every camper loves to have. And walking in here, off to the left, we got a nice big bathroom. It's the entire width of the trailer, which is really nice. So plenty of room in there, no problem. In the slide out here, I believe there used to be like a dinette or a jackknife or something that probably came with this thing originally. And whoever had this before us put in this fully electric reclining residential sofa. It's super comfortable. Over here, we got an enormous fridge and freezer combo. That's really nice. So we'll never run out of cold storage, that's for sure. And over on the front end here is the bedroom. It's got an upgraded mattress. It's more comfortable, honestly, than the mattress that we have in our bedroom, our king size. A little TV up there also. A couple windows, a couple places to hang shirts or whatever. Coming back over here, we got the kitchen. Got a 3-burner stove. It is propane. Nice faucet here for the sink, lots of working room. Tankless on-demand water heater, which works wonderfully. Of course, we got a thermostat. And my favorite thing is to sit on this couch right here, kick my feet up, turn on the TV. We got an electric fireplace. We've got the sound bar, and there's also speakers on the outside of the trailer for jamming out. Super cool. So I plan to hopefully try to take this trailer to all of the MNRC races. And if you don't know what MNRC is, it's basically the regional 8-scale series that goes across Minnesota and a couple stops in Wisconsin. So I believe there's 1 race a month in that series. So I'm gonna try to make all of those. Not expecting to do super well, but it'll be a really cool experience, and I think it'll help me grow the race program a little bit. And having this trailer, honestly, is gonna make doing those races possible because they're 3-day long events. I don't want to pay for a hotel, obviously, all the time for those. So this will just make it very convenient and a lot of fun. And we'll also do other camping trips. It's not just for RC guys, come on. But you've seen the camper, everything else I got going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these shocks rebuilt, try to get everything that I need loaded up in the truck for tomorrow morning so that I can have a relatively stress-free Friday evening. And then I will see you tomorrow morning on the way to Rick's Hobby Farm. And maybe we'll do a little caffeine check, perhaps. We'll see you then.
I'll take a face full of pavement.
to Rick's Hobby Farm.
Getting directions to Rick's Hobby Farm, Freedom Raceway.
Hi, buddy. You so excited?
Can I do a medium hot mocha with dark chocolate and
A small iced caramel crafted press.
a small iced caramel crafted press?
Thanks.
You too. All right, we are on the road. It's a little balmy this morning. Balmy. It's balmy. Oh, I see a couple raindrops now. That's really, really cool. It's not supposed to rain today, so I'm not worried about it. It would just be nice if it didn't, and if it was sunny, and it'd be warmer. But anyways, that's outdoor racing, I guess. So welcome to that part of racing. So gonna get there, get set up, just take our time with everything. There's a lot of practice. Practice starts at 8:30. Qualifying starts at 11, I believe. So we got plenty of time. Just chill, try to get a few packs in. If there are any bugs or issues to deal with, should have time to take care of those, because it's only the second weekend for the car. So I don't have it completely figured out yet, and I could run into little gremlins still, but we'll deal with it as it comes, I suppose. Today's fun because Kelly is with, and even Regal. Say hello to YouTube. Yeah, he's very excited. I think he's gonna be a good track dog. We're on our way, everything's good. The wife is eating so she doesn't get hangry. And there's only one thing left to do now, and that is, of course, the first ever 8-scale caffeine check. A little chilly this morning, so we're still on the hot, at least for today. Hopefully that changes soon. Oh, we're gonna clink?
Yeah.
Okay, here, clink. Oh, there it is. Woo! Yep, let's have ourselves a day. All right, we made it to Rick's Hobby Farm. Here's the pit setup we're rocking with. I don't know what my flow and organization for 8-scale pitting is gonna be yet. I'll figure that out as time goes on, but here's everything out and about. Everything's completely under the tent because it sounds like there's a little bit of rain on the way. One thing that I need to figure out before I hit the track is the front shocks that I rebuilt. They seem a little off. I don't believe there's as much rebound there as I maybe should have. Maybe it's fine, I don't know. I'm gonna bleed them again just to be safe. See, it doesn't seem so bad now, I don't think. But see, even there, it's like they don't really go down much. So maybe there's just some extra air, extra pressure in the shocks, I don't know. But Regal's having a good time, right, Regal? Yeah, has good boys. So practice is open. We're trying to hit the track soon, hopefully. The track looks absolutely perfect right now, but in the next hour and a half, hopefully not any more than that, there's going to be more rain coming, and that's kind of a bummer. So I don't want to run in the rain. Hopefully the track stays good. Hopefully it's not muddy, but it's just going to be what it is. It's not going to ruin the race day. I don't think it's going to be like an all-day thing. I think it's just a temporary situation that we just got to keep an eye on. So everything's under the tent for now. I'm going to take my time with this, kind of see what that stuff is going to do, and hopefully try to hit the track soon-ish, rain depending. So. And over here, we got Xander. Hi, Xander.
How's it going, Travis?
And yeah, this is a nice facility also, if you guys don't know. The track looks fun. Layout's almost the same as what it was the one race that we did last fall here. You can go back and watch that. There's, I think, one section that's slightly different, but also, if you're not familiar, they do have a really nice pond here for RC boats. And you can't really see much, but there's a really nice airstrip here for RC planes as well.
I can tell that the instructing class is the largest class right now.
my knees.
Right? Body grip, 256. I'm lifting the bottom a little bit.
What's up, Trev? Regal. All right, so I did one round of practice. I wanted to do more, but it's kind of shifty with the rain. I was trying to see what it was going to do. So I waited it out a little bit, and it basically stopped. And then I went out, did a little practice. The car felt really good. I think it might be a little bit soft, but there's nothing I can really do about it today. So I'm going to ride it out and just make sure that I can get a feel for it and try to get somewhat comfortable. But the one round I felt like did pretty well. I was getting around the track good. I was figuring out the marks, and it's not much different from the last time I was on it, minus that triple single in that back left corner, going into the back left corner. And it seemed like I figured that out quick enough. I was hitting the landers pretty consistently. It's that back stretch, that double, where you don't really want to overshoot it, but it's so easy to overshoot it. But if I overshoot it, you kind of flat land and it kind of stops you a little bit. So I want to try to make sure I can hit that landing a little bit better, but otherwise, no complaints. We're looking good, ready to go. The one issue that I did have out there is there was a couple times I lost throttle for like a second or two. And talking to a couple guys, it sounds like I may be browning out. So first thing I'm going to try is I'm going to disable my low voltage cutoff, which, say what you will about it, but I know I won't be out there long enough that I would even really get close to that. So that's the first thing I'm going to try. Otherwise, I don't know enough about it yet to see what else I can maybe try later on. So we'll see what happens. If that happens again, I'll go back to the drawing board, talk to some more people, see what I can try to prevent that from happening. It's going to be round one qualifying really soon. Here we go.
Running for shocks on here. On that 91.
My bad.
Yeah, they're fixing it for me.
All righty, Jeremy's getting
Getting her for it, we'll make it turn around. It'll be Mike on the tone in less than 5. Ian. Savannah. Colin. Jeremy. And Travis. Alright, y'all can run these two on the Mavic 8 scale. Great turnout from all the classes today. I really appreciate you guys coming out, supporting this place, supporting Rick, just the hobby in general. It's good to see new faces, people out there with new cars, anything. Just come out and race, have fun. That's what this is all about. Everybody get a little fun in here. Alrighty. Got one down, 2 to go. We got Colin out front on a 10.5.19. Savannah in second, a 10.5.28. Travis in third, a 10.5.32. Ian in fourth on a 9.5.11. Mike in fifth on a 9.5.19. And Jimmy at 8.5.12. Colin looking to reset that 2-2 base right now by about 9 seconds. Nice smooth run. Oh, Savannah to the point. Travis to the point. A lot of movement in this one. This is gonna be some tight racing in this class today. It's about 4 seconds to spread between the top 4 cars right now, so it's tight out there. Instead, you're doing mistakes, least mistakes, see you can stay. That consistency will be key. Alright, about 2 minutes down, 3 to go, 2 down, 3 to go. Look at Travis Miller off on a 9.5 flat. Savannah right there, 2 tenths back on a 9.501. Colin, only a tenth back from her, also on a 9.501. Mike on a 9.505. Jeremy on a 9.512. And Ian on a 9.535. Everybody running pretty similar. Oh, Jeremy off a 2 back. You guys feel that? Everyone's running pretty close out here, actually. It's not too much of a spread. Like I said, smooth and steady will do you wonders out here. There's a lot of bouncing around at the top of this. The top 4 are jumping around like crazy. You got Travis still to the point, Savannah in second, Colin great license for it, Jeremy second, Ian in fifth.
Ooh, jeez.
Knocking on the door, definitely the sun out there, and 9.500. 9.57, Colin from third.
Oh, there it goes.
9.5, Mike on a 9.25, and Ian on a 8.506. 330 down, 130 to go. 330 down, 130 to go. Oh, got one on the right side of the track. 82. Oh, we get that wrong.
Nice catch, nice catch. That's not a good lap. But you know, that's racing sometimes.
So everybody's turning off the team under the stick there. Travis in first, Colin in second, Jeremy takes Savannah in fourth. It's 2.5 seconds spread between 1 through 4 right now. It's fight racing. It's racing. And like I said, least mistake is going to hurt that. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. And so far with that hot lap of victory, so I'm putting on
Jesus. I do not like that jump.
Most movement I've seen in a race. Those wings are just all over. That Colin to the point now. Jeremy in second. Mike in third. Oh, that's that. Colin to the point. Mike in second. Travis in third. Again, of course, Jeremy fifth and Ian in sixth. Really racing in this back today. There's a lot of very close competition. Good skill level to not get deep up into. So remember, when you're in the zone, keep running. You gotta be safe and sorry as you race through it. Oh, dog after double. Clear, so you got that. There's the zone. Keep running, nobody's done. This time when you cross the loop, you will be done. When you cross the loop, you will be done. Alrighty. Got Colin taking that one on 9509. The Travis in second. Savannah up to that third spot. Mike support. Jim the fourth and Ian and the fifth. Jeremy Ian is still live. Jeremy Ian still live. Let's find the thing one. Make it real close. Alrighty, that's all she's doing.
All right, first round, not too bad. Held first for probably majority of the race, if I had to guess. I had one pretty bad lap, so I kind of lost 10 seconds there, but ended up down, came back up, finished second. That was cool. So not a bad start, but it seems like in this class, the top half of the lineup, it's so close, and surprisingly, like almost as close as what a lot of the really competitive carpet races are. So we're gonna have a tough go at it. Hopefully we can get a better round two. I need one more lap. If I can get another lap, I think I'll kind of be where I'd hope to be, at least. So we'll see how round two goes, and hopefully it goes smoothly. The track feels good. I feel like I could use a little bit more traction. I just don't know enough about where to find it or look for it, but we're gonna keep it how it is and just try to be smooth. I did turn the punch down a bunch, so hopefully that'll help. So let's try to get a better qualifying run. Here we go with round two.
Travis, Savannah, Mike, Jeremy, and Ian. We are all family on Ian. Final heat to navigate still, round two. Kyle chance to double in the front here. Kyle chance to double. Nice hit. That's here. Woo. Nice catch. Oh, Kyle's in the rhythm. There's
Cars everywhere. All right, that's clear. Alrighty, we got one down, 4 to go.
We got Travis Carrillo out front.
Jeremy Carrasco's to the point now in the 10.5.21. Travis in second at 10.5.24. Mike in third in the 10.5.21. Savannah in fourth at the 9.5.20.
Colin is second at 9.520. Oh, Savannah up to that third spot now. Savannah up to the second spot now. Mike in third, Jeremy fourth, Ian fifth, and Colin in sixth. You see it happening, must have had a long run.
Travis to the point down.
Opportunity. Detect that as a territory to the north, receive and change level 10 to the new embedded.
Alrighty, about halfway through, 240 down, 220 to go. Travis, go to the point, 9.506. Savannah right there, and 2 cents back on a 9.507. Mike on a 9.516. Jeremy on a 9.525.
Oh dear.
Fine, and an 8504 and an 8528.
Detect radical force to the north, northeast and 211, time to the main body.
That number 1 and 2 out there, they're close on the track. Track's going over that road, so they're gonna come around that corner. Stop in the rhythm, stop in the rhythm. You're clear. 130 to go. 330 down, 130 to go. 130 goes, Savannah to the point, 9504. Travis now, 9505. Oh, Jeremy the third down, a 9512. Mike still in that fourth spot, 9524. Connor with a 9531. Unit, and then 8519. Back to Travis back to the point. Damn, so the Bears is going back and forth. So Savannah's got that rhythm section dialed. Really sitting 2,000th apart right now for first and second. Travis still holding on. Savannah right there. Jeremy's 2.7 back in third. And Donnie takes it by 8/10 of a second. When you cross the line, you will be done. Jeremy in for third. 3 cars in the back are still alive in the back there.
All right, so round 2 went about as well as round 1. A little bit better, actually. I made up 8 seconds on the second qualifier from the first qualifier. Oh, we got a runaway over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. First time I've seen a runaway live in person. So anyways, I made up 8 seconds from 1 to 2, which is cool. Finished second in both. I lost both by less than a second. It's crazy how competitive those times are considering the type of racing this is on a bigger track with less traction and yada, yada, yada. So anyways, all in all, qualified 4th. So not too shabby. Overall qualified 4th. So not totally sure where it's going to go. There's a lot less traction in that heat than the first one because the track dried out considerably. So hopefully they're going to do some water, and being race 3, if they water before the mains, I think we'll be looking pretty good on that front. So with all that being said, it's time for my first actually, 8 scale main. Let's do it.
Good luck, Travis.
Thanks.
Yeah, Travis, you got this.
I don't know about that.
Nick's got this. You got it.
All right,
It's all
next up, we're going to have our...
results first, content second.
I came back.
Thanks, bro.
Caution before the rhythm, caution before the center rhythm, and after the double-double. Caution after that double-double now as well. Travis Cirillo is 4th. Jeremy in 5th. Colin in 6th. Peyton in 7th. Oh, Colin Olson, I'm sorry. Colin Olson in 6th. Peyton in 7th. Colin Cirillo in 8th. Tony G in 9th. You got plenty of time to work. Everybody on the zone in less than 5. Couple of personal bobbles there, but otherwise that's a good start. Not bad at all. Couple of personal bobbles. Nothing inside. That's good to go. Always trying to get your own dream. You sort of get in over there. Wait it up for him. Send it. Stand up. Alright, right. Let's see. Oh, we got one upside down up on top of the turn up there. Woo! Alright, there's Xander running where he started on that first spot. Wow, he's a good play racer. Travis in second, Caden third, Collins going fourth, Jeremy fifth, Savannah fifth, Josh Howard seventh, Kyle Holton eighth, 23 ninth, 8 10th, Ian 11th, and Corey in 12th. Dawson double-double, Dawson double-double, thank you, that's it. Dawson for the rhythm. Remember sometimes, guys, if the marshal's there to help you, if you're on the throttle, they're not going to grab your car. Just over a minute in. The Dennis still running out front, 2.06 ahead of Travis in second. Collins goes 2.17 in. There's right there, though. He's there on Collins' back bumper. Oh, they both backed up the tip a little bit. No harm, no foul. He was in. Probably put an extra. Then it comes up on the back and a little more. So, that was really nice. Excellent made OCD for it. Then on the nice 3-8-foot Travis coming up there in second. Hoping the right front tire holds on for him then. Looks like he's coming up the beat a little.
Oh no, that's not good.
Collins dropping the fourth. Savannah right there, him on fifth. Josh and Josh Howard in fifth. Collins seventh. Jeremy eighth. Nate in ninth. Corey in 10th. Coming to Ian in 12th. Jared under 6 minutes left. Paul is number 6. Great risky. Xander, come on, little fish here. Oh, Travis is making a run. He got it caught up. That's going to put Baden right on him. Oh, he's a two. Takes up. Oh, he got the opening. Into that second place spot. That was a nice move. Great move. Well, we got Pike sticking up on the triple now. Thank you. Like I said. Alright, let's see here. Oh, baby, we get out on the table with the bottom side. Dawson's double. No, that's here. 5 minutes to go. Here's the throw up on Travis. Right there, 1.2 back to him. There's Baby's right there. Oh, he gets a run. Baby's right next to him. Something next to him. Got the first line out of the two there. He's all over Travis. Oh, he's doing a little car. Not the best case scenario there, just a little loopy move and throw up Josh Howard back in. Josh coming out of nowhere, throwing down. Josh up to that third place spot on the 84. Collins open the fifth, Savannah sixth. Oh, Josh gets it on in the rhythm, but let's Caden sneak on by for that third spot. It puts him right there, killing Travis. Xander on that raised corner, Travis with a big double, Cato with a big double, Josh over there. We're all right there. Bobby, too. And the biggest thing up. Nathan, Travis, and Caden, Josh. Oh, Travis gets the on. He's on his way double. That's to a Caden by and Josh Howard's by. 4 minutes to go, halfway down. 4 down, 4 to go. 4 down, 4 to go. Xander still holding on strong. Not to the Caden to second. Josh Howard is here. Travis still right there going fourth. Savannah right there in fifth there too. She's not far back at all. This is great racing. Drag racing down the line. Xander's got this a 5.1 second lead over Caden for that 2 spot. Caden and Josh are split by nothing. They are on each other's bumper. Caden gets you a little wrong. Caden sneak up a little more. Oh, Caden gets you on the extra. Josh gets into him. Travis sneaks by both of them. Oh, man. Josh gets it wrong. He loops it. Let's go see that past him. Gonna give Xander a little bit of breathing in there. It's 5-1 last time now. Let's see what we got this side. Here comes Travis. Here comes Caden. 4.9, filled up James, Xander gets it wrong, he's back over the 2, it's Travis, Caden, Josh, Savannah now up into the fight. Caution after the big double, that's clear. Yeah, top 5 and not separated by much. It's right there, a bobble from anybody. Now Xander has got no breathing room. He's got Travis and Katie all over him. Xander fell through. It's Travis, Katie, and Josh. Here comes Savannah. The top 5 are all almost on the same straightaway. We got just over 2 minutes left. Anything can happen here. A quick bobble, a couple of quick mistakes, and they're going to be battling through lap traffic. If you see faster cars coming behind it, give them the right of way. They are battling for position. Xander over the big double. There's Travis Caden. Here comes Josh and Savannah back there. Oh, Travis gets it on. Looks like Davis is leading in. He's going to try to hunt Xander down for that win now. Just under 2 minutes to go. 1.8 seconds. It's the separation between first and second. 2.5 back to Travis to third. Savannah up to fourth now. 4 seconds out. 4.2 seconds. She's right there. Going to be smooth race. 1:30 to go. 1:30 to go. Caution in the rhythm. Caution in the rhythm. Thank you. That's it. Alright. Here comes. Oh! Xander, I did not even see that. Xander didn't get it wrong. It's Caden to the point round. Xander in second, 5.3 seconds back. Him and Travis are having a war. Travis goes up to second round. Now Savannah get by there for third place now. She's going to get up there and try to catch Xander. Xander gets it wrong. Savannah jumps over him. This is great. Now Caden's just got to take smooth, collected, put it on cruise control. Here comes Travis again trying to fight back against Savannah. He gets on the inside. She goes back. She throws him a wheel. Oh, yeah, they drag her down the front straightaway. Savannah got that inside line. Over the double-double. Oh, he jumps over her. Here we go into the triple. Travis gets to go. Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Meanwhile, Xander messed up. Now Savannah's on him for that second spot. Caden's on cruise control. He is gone. You got 10 seconds left. Charge hard, charge to the end. Caden over the double-double. 3, 2, Xander gets another lap. That's the tone. Josh is at third spot. Travis in fourth. Savannah in fifth. Great racing. We got people still out there. We got number 1 and number 2 still out there. Caden over that big double.
All right, let's do a really quick race recap from Rick's Hobby Farm, and then we'll talk about what's coming up next. Starting with the results quick, so that I don't bore you guys too much here. I lost first place in the first round by less than a second. I lost first place in the second round by less than a second. And then in the A main, I lost third place by less than a second. The competition in Novice 8 scale was so stacked. I don't know that I've had that really in 10 scale, at least to this degree. Everybody was so close. Everybody was just so consistent with each other. It was insane. Once we got all the way through both rounds of qualifying, I knew that I had a really good shot at the podium as long as I didn't drive like an asshat, and I was feeling pretty good going into that main. We were battling with Xander, we were battling with Caden, we were battling with Savannah, we were battling with Josh. It was a ton of fun. It was so much fun. I honestly wish that every race could be just like that, because that to me is what it's all about, and that's where a lot of the fun is in this racing. Now, I've said before, I'll never be somebody that gets mad on the stand, yells at anybody. I might say something under my breath because I'm mad at myself or whatever the case may be. I wasn't very happy in that last lap when I hit that Marshall, because I think that ultimately cost me the podium. Now this is a fairly laid back event. It's a fairly laid back environment, but I still want to go there and win. And I don't think anybody that does this doesn't at least want to win or have a desire to do well. Now when I go back and look at the footage, it looks like I might have started to kind of veer off when I came off of that triple jump, possibly towards that pipe. So I might have landed against the pipe or on the pipe and might have been able to recover from that and still be in that podium mix. But there's no way to really know for sure, so I don't want to necessarily say it's completely the marshal's fault that I didn't get that podium spot. But just a note, if you are marshalling, obviously just be cognizant of everything going on around you and the cars that are coming up to you. You don't want to ruin somebody's race. You don't want to alter, their potential finishing position or anything like that. And I'm not saying this strictly because of this incident, but it's just a good thing to kind of keep your head on a swivel at all times when you're marshaling and just be aware. So that last lap was obviously pretty chaotic. In that last lap after the marshal got hit, I believe it was Josh and Savannah both that passed me. And then I really had to battle my way through the second half of that lap. And in that second to last corner, I was able to get around, I believe, Savannah. So instead of ultimately finishing third that I started that lap in, I ended up finishing fourth. So at least I got one spot back right before the end there. I really wanted that podium spot. But all of that being said, really happy with the way that the day went. This thing performed really well. I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. I think there's just some suspension things I got to figure out with this. It's only the second weekend that I've had. The first full event that I've actually done with this thing, first main that I've done with this thing. So all things considered, basically being a brand new car, I don't have anything negative to really say about it. The thing was easy to drive. It got me around the track. It was easy to adapt to, especially coming off of 10 scale. And I really do think that coming off of 10 scale, doing a full season of 10 scale basically, really did help me with this thing and learn how to relax and be patient with it and drive with the car. And let the car do a lot of the work for me. One of the things I wanted to do before the main to try to help give me a little bit more traction in the rear was to move the inner rear links down, and I forgot to do that, but so that's a good note for next time. It sounds like moving those links is going to be a really good tuning option when it comes to traction. So fourth place, all in all, on the first full event for this car out of 13 drivers. I'm very happy with that. Just got to do a little bit of cleanup on this thing, just a little dust on there, make it look brand new again, and then we'll be ready for the next one. And speaking of the next one, I don't know what that looks like yet. My initial plan was to go to the first round of the MNRC race series next week in Minnesota City, Minnesota. I don't quite have the nitro car ready yet. I'm hoping to take it out to Rick's Hobby Farm in a couple days to do some practice on it. I got a couple things I need to do with it, put a new pipe on, clean it up, make charge leads for the receiver pack. A couple other small things outside of that. I'm also still waiting on the body here from DRC Graphics, which should show up here in the next handful of days. The other big issue that I have with getting to that MNRC race is my truck and camper. So a week before we got the camper, I got a recall notice for the trailer module on my truck. So our plans for next week and going to the first round of MNRC are kind of up in the air, which is okay. It'll give me a little bit of extra time to get the nitro ready and to make sure I have everything with the camper ready and all that. So it's really not the end of the world if we don't make that first MNRC race. And then I can either go run somewhere maybe closer to home next weekend or take that weekend to do more practice, more preparation, and then I'll be racing again, I believe, at Rick's Hobby Farm the following weekend, Memorial Weekend. So I appreciate you guys kind of hanging out there. I know it's been a little bit since the last video. It's been a little bit of a transition period, obviously, between 10 scale going into 8 scale. We've had the camper thing going on, getting this nitro car. My first monster truck show of the season was last weekend also. So of course, as always, busy. And for my usual round of thank yous, first one goes out to Suction Stickers. Check them out on Facebook. They live right here on my rear wing. They did all of the decal work on this car. They also did the wrap for my transmitter, the wrap for my battery charger, and my custom pit mat as well. So make sure you check out Suction Stickers on Facebook. Send them a message to place an order, let them know what you want, and make sure you tell them that Travis RC sent you. Then, of course, Fierce RC Solutions. Check out Pete at fiercercsolutions.com for the best RC racing deals, especially if you live in the Midwest. Man, that guy ships fast. And last but not least, I have to thank Jen's Ace. I've been using their stuff even before they partnered up with me. They've been powering my cars from the very beginning, 10 scale and 8 scale, and I've also been using their D300 battery charger, and for the price, you really can't beat the performance that you get. They're the best bang for the buck in RC racing in terms of your battery needs. They have some other great products as well, so make sure you check out jenstattooed.com. Check out all their options for RC racing batteries and chargers. And last but not least, I of course have to thank you guys, the awesome subscribers. There's been some quicker growth here since that ONS video, so if you saw me because of that ONS video I did, or because you saw me on Ryan Harris's channel in his last video, I just want to say welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining along. We're going to have a lot of fun here. And with that, everybody, don't forget to like, comment, share, but most importantly, subscribe, because 8 scale season is underway. We're about to get the nitro going. We're about to take the camper on some trips. We're going to have a ton of fun here, I'm telling you. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one.